Hi everyone, this is Killshot 999 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live. This is the Portal week numero trace. We got some really good stuff. A super awesome battle in store for you guys tonight. I'm going to mix it up a little bit tonight. You'll see what's about to go down. We've got the probably most epic Saturday night special ever. The neat thing is tonight's bundle ties into the story in a very weird sort of way. And I recommend you guys compare your notes, because it's going to be important that you know what you're getting into and why you are picking up this armor that is in this bundle tonight. It's a big deal. So hopefully you guys will work together on that. I am going to show the standings in a little bit. Remember, portals are all about points. They're about playing, participating, gaining points. Not about win-loss records. It's about getting in the mix. I do want to make an announcement before we start. Let me just say, the committees we set up are freaking awesome. You guys in the competition committee, Moonshot, Deadly Dimes, Zach, Busy Bee, unbelievable week. Thank you guys so much. The creative committee, oh my goodness. Some of the items that we are brewing in the background, I'm not going to tell you everything, but it's some good stuff. Amy, Nixie, Miss, Dow, what a great group there. The Portal group working behind the scenes, B-Dub, Trigger, Valar, also Julia. Julia's going to be doing some stuff in a little bit I'll mention. And, of course, the Stronghold group. You guys know Kel, Will, and Karen going to be doing an unbelievable job with that Stronghold group. So we got a lot of fun in store for you'll see what some of the creativity is. It's going to be an absolute blast. Father Ron's in that too. Sorry, Ron. I didn't mean to overlook Father Ron. Father Ron is in that group. Father Ron, my man. So, yeah, Stronghold's going to be a lot of fun. So I was going off of memory, Ron. I did pretty well. And then I got to the bottom. It's like, where's Ron? So, but I sang you a song, so that's better. Let me show you guys what we're going to do with the standings, first of all. Okay, so don't zoom in just to the standings yet. Let me explain them. All right, so what you have up on your screen is not the rankings. It's kind of the points. But if you'll see, the last column is how many points all of you guys have scored. That is what matters. Now, unfortunately, the software that I'm using sorts by win-loss record. That's bad for me. If I could sort this particular stat sheet by points, it would be perfect. So what you're seeing there is the correct rankings, the correct how many points people have, but it's not who's ranked where. So Julia, who is on the Portal team, is going to take this data and she's going to sort it by that last column. So instead, where it says like Fly Rod Cat, you guys will notice number 3 should be B-Dub. Even though the record's 1-1, what this does is it calculates by record, and we know that 5 points is the third highest. So when Julia takes this file, she's going to create a brand new ranking sheet for us, and it's going to say Fly Rod, 6 points. 2-0, whatever. Cat, 6 points. B-Dub, 5 points. Then you're going to see Jules with 4 points. Beasley, 4 points. Busy Bee with 4 points. And then Kel with 4 points. Then you can look over on the right side. You can see Moonshot's got 3 points. Joe's got 3 points. So obviously, the people with 3 points on the right side should be over in the top rankings. So does that make sense, everybody? So I wanted to put this up there so you guys can see that we are scoring all our matches. That includes your 3-for-alls. And so don't pay that much attention to who's 2-0. Really pay attention to who's got the most points. Now, the 2 people that are 2-0 do have the most points too. But you'll see Kel. Kel's been kind of sneaky. You guys see down at the bottom? She's 0-2. She's lost 2 matches. But she's finished second place both times. So even though technically she hasn't won, she has 4 points. So she's, how she plays is going to be important. Sometimes it's better not to lose than to whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's better to finish second and third. How about that? That's what I want to say. All right. So big shout out to Jules. She's going to take this. She's going to make it look good for us. And after tonight, of course, all these things are going to change. So we saw Will last week, right? Look at Will. Even though Will's 1-0, he kind of waited in the shadows a little bit. He had Ron, he had Bonnie. Ron's probably thinking like, hold on, Will's going to help me out here a little bit. And then next thing you know, Will just turned the tables and said, I'm going for the victory. All right. So once again, I just shout out to the competition committee. We are going to save you guys a ton of time. I'm long-winded tonight because I got a lot of things I'm excited about that I want to talk about. But our matches on Monday and Wednesday are going to go super, super fast because there's going to be, this was suggested by the competition committee. So we haven't compiled it. Dime's going to compile it. She's going to send it out. But one of the first things that we're going to do, no retractions. When you type it, it stays up on the screen. If you retract a comment for a move that you've done, I'm going to hit you with 10-point penalty for your team. So leave it. If it's wrong, I will analyze it. I'll see if it's a spelling issue. I'll see if it's something. But for example, when you say boss to Main Street, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, delete, delete, delete. Kills, I really meant boss to their flag. I'm going to be like, no, sorry, leave it up there. You delete it, you're losing 10 points. If you do something and you say like T20 and you delete it, and then you meant to put T20 loaded, don't delete it, leave it, and I'm going to say you wanted a T20 and you may say I wanted that loaded. I'm okay with that. I'm not going to nitpick those little details. But I want it up on the screen, and the reason is when you type it, I read it, you delete it, I'm changing things, and it's taking 20, 30, 40 seconds. All right? So that's a rule. The next rule is this. And this is awesome. Kel is now going to be doing all of the screen grabs for your inventory. So what that means is I'm not going to be writing it down. So that's going to save us an hour. Because when you guys do your buffs, when you guys do your moves, I'm physically logging that. So it's all going to stay up on the screen. So you're probably wondering like, wait a minute, Kills, if you're not writing it down, how are you keeping up with it? This is this wonderful thing that I've been talking about for weeks. It is the Play Dead Live players mat that I'm going to have sitting in front of me with plastic PvP trading cards of all of you and all of your heal smokes and your seal smokes and your red blains and your max seals and all of those things. So when you play a move, I'm taking that PVC card and I'm putting it on top of your character. So you guys know in the past when you play a vial smoke and it's like, oh shit, man, Kills forgot my vial smoke. There you go. And the reason is because I'm referring to the score sheet. I'm not saying I don't make mistakes in your matches. What I'm saying is I don't intentionally make mistakes in your matches. So now I'm going to have a visual reminder to be able to look down and see, all right, it's Moonshot's turn. Moonshot still got that vial smoke. Now, when somebody plays an Unholy, I'm going to put Unholy Smoke up under them. I'm going to take that vial smoke, put it under you, and the stack's clear. When you play a pet, I'm putting that pet on top of you. When that pet dies, I'm putting it to the bottom of the stack. So for me, it's going to be a visual card game. Now, you might say, hey, that sounds really cool. Kills, you're probably trying to sell some of these to the players. Hell yeah, I'm trying to sell them. I'm going to show them to you guys and you guys. But look, if you need to, I'm going to show you my setup. If you can't pick up the set of cards, use my setup. Take some little cardboard cutouts, make your own. Because it will still work. And if you want to get the collectibles and you want to get the nice color PVC of you, of your weapons, of your pets, pick them up. I'm going to make it affordable. I'll probably do a holiday set. You know, there'll be some subsets. Maybe you want a heal smoke or a smoke set. Maybe you want a pet set. Maybe you want a player set. But I'm also going to be doing them of some of your epic upgrades, some of the items that are important to you. So you will have the opportunity to buy some one-offs. You'll have the opportunity to buy a complete set. You'll have the opportunity to buy a player's mat. You're going to have the opportunity to see mine in case you want to make your own. If you can't, I get it. They're not going to be super cheap because, to be honest with you, the supplies are not super cheap. But they're not going to be expensive either. So, and if you want to really, I get it, you need to save your money, no worries. But not everybody does. Some people are going to invest in it, Sheila. Some people are going to say, I want every freaking card that's out there, and that's my Christmas present to me. So it's going to work both ways. But I get it. Some people are going to look at that mat, and they're going to say, let me kind of mock one up. But it's going to be something that is, it's going to be our first foray into offline gaming. It's going to be something that we can play in the game, and you're going to start to see what a card game would look like if you were to play Dead Live, or if you were to walk into a card shop and see somebody playing, wait a minute, that's Father Ron, that's me. That person just dropped Father Ron in turn number 1 and played a red Blaine, and the person on the other side who was playing against them just dropped a Flight Smoke, and they're going to fly up and they're going to avoid it. So you're going to see some of these cards. You're going to see how it's going to turn into the next phase. So I'm excited about it. It was a several $1,000 investment, but it's one of the coolest things that we've ever done for the game. And it'll all make sense to you guys. So of course, I print them. So I have the first play test. I'm going to be using them Monday night in the match. And the goal with the competition committee really was, let's get the matches faster, more efficient. What visual aids can we do to make them faster, but also make it where it is something that people can collect and keep for a long time? So I'll get some pictures. I'll show you guys what it's going to look like, but it's super, super cool. And I thank you guys, because these are ideas that you guys are putting together, and it is really making the game something truly special. I know Amy brought this up about a week ago, and I'm not saying this to undermine, but it was such a poignant comment to me. And she goes, I love the backstories. And I think it was when the mods were talking, and she said, Kills, I wished everybody took the time to look into the backstories. And I will tell you, there's a lot of them there. And it kind of hit home to me that we do have a couple players who say, hey, we're getting together on a Friday night, and it's a good time to get together and play. And we love that. But also, I think we want to get some players that really dig down and want to know a little bit more about this Brace group. Want to know a little bit more about this Max group. Want to know a little bit more about Craven. Yes, there were some graves of Craven, but are there some things that you guys might have missed about his story and what he's doing? So just keep it in the forefront of what you guys are doing. And just remember that the stories are part of you. And we got 2 more weeks of this story, and we're going to transition to something really, really cool on January 8th. So, all right. Let me show you the bundles. So, as I stated, that's the standings. Jules is going to get some updated standings. Oh, my goodness gracious. So, I pointed this out last week. The limit that we do on these bundles are 2 bundles. And the reason we limit it to 2 bundles is because this is the equivalent of a box and a half worth of merchandise. And we do 2 bundles for $100. So not always is going to be items that you need. I get that. Sometimes the boxes have a shot at legendaries, so I understand that. But let me tell you, tonight's bundle 1 or bundle 2 are 2 pieces of tier 3 Arctic. And The reason this set is kind of important is because, one, the bracers are H2 XP5. Now, if you're keeping stats, you know the boots are XP5. So that means if you have the Arctic set equipped and you have the boots and the bracers, that is 10% bonus XP for those two pieces of gear. Now you'll also notice with that unbelievably beautiful helmet, that tier 3 helmet is H20. There's a lot of health in these, aren't there? A lot of health. So that's another H20, but it's S1. It's not stun. No, missed. The S1 is a free seal activation if you have the entire set. So if you have a set of Arctic Tier 3, that's a free seal smoke. Once per night. There's a lot of situations that might come in handy. Not just as a tank. It's PvE gear. So you'll understand in 2 weeks why that's important. All right, I'm going to recap some of the bundles before we get into some of the PvP because we've had a ton of people come in and pick these up. Emperor got out of the gates picking up a bundle. Good choice, Emperor, 2 pieces of gear. Amy picking up 2. That means 2 gold skins, Amy. That means 2 energy orbs and a couple sets of these. So Amy has an extra set of each of these pieces of gear. What's she going to do with them? She also picked up some loaders. Kel picking up a bundle and a loader. Moonshot picking up a bundle as well. Valar also, arc me up. She says Arctic. I see what you did there. We got Julia picking up two pieces of very nice Arctic gear. Dow picking up some shiny new things. Picked it up before he even saw it. And there are a couple people jumped in here. Gemstone as well. I see Cat. Animal picking up a couple sets of loaders. Dimes picking up a set. Busy Bee looking pretty stunning in that Arctic set, Busy Bee. We'll get Tiny in the house as well. I think Tiny's going to be looking pretty good in a couple pieces of this. And just for the people keeping score at home, Bonnie may or may not be joining us tonight. She had some commitments. She may be able to make it. I'm not sure. But she is picking up 2 of the bundles for her. One for, I know you guys, when we post these, it's a chance sort of keep up with people's gear. So Bonnie will be picking up 2 of these, which is 2 gold skins, by the way, and also 1 for unforeseen. I don't know the totals. I will know tomorrow when I do inventory. I see Valar picking up a second one as well. So not only is the gear pretty amazing, but some of you are getting close to 25 gold skins. So I know that as well. Will picking up a couple pieces of that Arctic gear. All right, let me say this also because I didn't go over all the other stuff. Gold skins, 1 per each bundle. So if you pick up 2 bundles, 2 gold skins. Energy orb, same thing. Pluto ammo, that's 2. If you double it up, that's 4. Photon Vega, there's 2, same rules. Frantic 5, that's 1 of those. Rambo ammo, that's 2. All right. I see you, Dow. Dow picking up a second one. Will, this is kind of, you and I talked today about all of the professions. So even though that says farming, we are going to use that as a profession wild card. So everybody picking up bundles today, that will likely mean all factions will have all 6 starting buildings. So it says farming, but if your faction is missing a juicer building, you can use that as a wild card. So with all the bundles we just sold, I can pretty comfortably say every faction has a building. If you have extra, I will allow you to turn those in once we start strongholds for resources. So you're not going to waste them. So if, let's say ARC has 7 extra and they've got every building, then what I'm going to do is we're going to allot a certain amount of resources that they can trade those in for. And as you guys know, resources can be applied to your level 0 buildings to level up your building. So we could have somebody getting out of the gates and leveling up one of their buildings relatively early. Hopefully that makes sense to everybody. So those of you that picked up 2 bundles tonight, you're getting 2 profession wildcards. And once we start strongholds, you guys can message me and say, hey, Kills, we got 10 of these extra. We'd like to trade all 10 of them in. How many resources do we get? Then we'll allot resources, and you can trade those resources in, and then, boom, you might have a couple level. I don't know what the resource is going to be. I see, all right, I got you, Dimes. Dang, Dimes, Dimes going to make me double up with Tiny tonight. All right, done. We're going to call it Tiny 2. All right, and again, I did want to talk about that because I know I got my Stronghold committee in here. Jim's in here. Ron's in here. I saw Will pop in. Kel's in here. So all of that Stronghold group, that's going to be a fun part of the game. I told that group it is almost like a standalone game. It's big. So to be able to get these resources rolling and have everybody start out with all 6 buildings is going to be the basis of what we go. And there's going to be some nice visuals as well. Hey, look, 6 T20s, red summon skins, res and restore. You got new armor. So we put up there Cavern Ruby, Cavern Sapphire, Blood Glyph, Bone Glyph. You got Max Graph, you got Elysium, and look at all those skins down there. So really, there's a whole lot of stuff you can do with tonight's bundles. And Trigger, picking up 2 for Flyrod, picking up 2 for her. Oh, look at this. And Mist, brand new member of Vox. I see you. Thank you so much, Trigger. Appreciate both you guys. All right. Now, here's the other thing, and I did this intentionally. So it is 8:19. So we talked about time savings. So here's another thing that's going to save a lot of time. The S1 is a helmet and bracers. So far in the Arctic set, we've had legs, shoulders, chest, and bracers. Those are the 4 pieces we've revealed. Legs, shoulders, helmet, and bracers. Okay. So we talked about committees and some other things that we're doing to save time. So the other night we started at 9:19. Well, it's 8:19. There you go. So what is going to shave additional time off our matches? I am going to ask you guys, not tonight, but in future matches, you're going to send me your pre-match buffs when you submit your lineups and your CRS. So the way this is going to work, Busy Bee is going to send her CRS and it's going to say, Kills, I want to use 2 max, 1 turbo elixir, and all waxes. I'm going to have that data. So I'm going to be able to calculate your stats before we ever start the match. Now, the obvious question is going to be, wait a minute. I want to know what my opponent has. Exactly. So I'm going to say all at once, all players, type your pre-match buffs in chat. You have 60 seconds. I've already gotten the data from you guys, so I don't need it. You're typing it for 2 reasons. You're typing it So Kel can see it, and she can take it out of your inventory. And you're also typing it so the players can see it, and they can see what you're using Elysium tape on and which elixirs you're using. So it'll be an instant screen grab, but it's going to save us 18 minutes. Right there, 18 minutes. Because it takes us 16, 17 minutes for me to go through player by player and say, okay, and I have to read it twice, right? Because I'm reading it to say it and write. I'm like, okay, Jim, you're going double max, and you're using Eli on your chameleon, and you're using turbo, and all waxes. All right, we got gemstone, so let's go to Julia. No, I'm not even joking. I mean, I'm serious. So these are the things that are, when we start at 9 o'clock, we all feel good and we're energetic. We want to play. And even if we don't start till 9:30, like we're going to start tonight at 8:30, we feel energetic. At 9:30, we don't know we're going to be up till 1 o'clock in the morning. So what I challenge the competition committee to do is go backwards and say, let's start at 1 o'clock in the morning and let's find ways that we can save 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And you know what? This is Moonshot. This is Busy Bee. This is Zach. This is Dimes. You guys should be super proud of them because they have been working their ass off all week long. I gave them a specific set of circumstances, and they have been phenomenal. So those are a couple ideas that are already going to save us. Now, we're going to do bundles regardless. So what does that mean? That means that we're going to start bundles at about 8:50. Bundles are going to take us 10 to 11 minutes. So my goal is to start at 8:50, get the bundles out there, and once we get the bundles out there, it may run over 5 minutes. I want to have us playing by 9:05, 9:06. So all of the above will apply. Next thing that we're going to do from a rules perspective is we're going to get back to addressing lag, and we're also going to get to timers again. Now here's the way timers are going to work. I'm going to give you guys a 15-second timer. And if you don't have your move up by 15 seconds, I'm going to put a countdown timer GIF up on the scoreboard. So basically, this is the way it's going to work. I'm going to say, Julia, you have 15 seconds, your move. And I'm going to be keeping up with a 15-second timer. And what that's going to do is going to keep, here's the thing, and I'm not saying everybody does this, but it does happen. Some people are afraid to make a move, and they always want to check with factions first. I get that, but the time to check with your faction is when it's not your move. After your move, you talk about it and set up your next move. But if you're waiting to plan out your move when I call on you, it's already too late. So the way I'm going to do is I'm going to say, Amy, it's your move, you have 15 seconds. And if I notice you're running a little bit behind, I'm going to put the timer up on the board after 15 seconds. So in theory, you have about 30 seconds. Plenty of time to type it, as long as you're not retracting it or deleting it. Plenty of time to get your move up there, even if you're a slow typer. So, or if you're using a phone, right? Some people, it's kind of hunt and peck. So you've got it kind of like a soft timer. Now, once you get to that 15-second timer, we're nerfing your attacks again. We did this in solo. We did it in double. So, Amy, you got 15 seconds. It runs down. I put up the timer. Amy. All right, Amy might have some lag tonight. Not my problem. But then your attacks every 10 seconds after that, it's going to hit for less and less and less. So be prepared. If you get a disconnect, if something happens, we're certainly going to take that in consideration because it does happen from time to time. But for the most part, we're going to keep the matches rolling. So far, this is what the competition committee has given you. Pre-match buffs in advance. Kills not writing anything down. Using cards as visuals instead of logging everything. Countdown timers. So, pretty amazing stuff. Big shout out to that group. And we're going to have a lot of fun with it. All right. Let's get into, so Chaos Theory. It is a turn-based strategy RPG that does campaigns on Friday night, does casual PvP in 2D environments on Saturday night, behind the scenes weapons collecting. So think Dungeons and Dragons, think World of Warcraft. And we do team PvP on Mondays and Wednesdays. So we have team battle royales, we have stats, scorecards, and it's a ongoing, everything kind of works around a story that you start out at level 0 and gradually gain experience points and take on different accomplishments, which is a combination of stills, challenges, puzzles, and sometimes video. So, and that's the only way I can describe it. And working on a offline card-playing game with similarities to a Magic the Gathering or a Yu-Gi-Oh! Or something in that respect as well. So it's just a whole lot of gaming combined into one thing. All right. Let's get some matches and get this thing kicked off. So I did promise we are going to mix it up a little bit differently tonight. I don't know who all's here, so we could have some people that I've not seen. As I said, I've not seen Bonnie, so we're going to put a couple people up in the graveyard just to start out, because I'm not sure if they're going to be playing or not. Remember, tonight is single elimination, and let me get everybody pick a number from 1 to 20. And all the avatars you see up on the screen are these players. So all of these players here, it is it's their personal characters. 7 different classes: tank, sniper, warrior, ninja, engineer, medic, priest. Oh, this one's going to look pretty good. I see you, Amy, and that might go a long way toward a saber that could be introduced very soon. All right. Oh, boy. Okay. Whatever happens, happens tonight. I see a lot of people in the mix here. This is going to be fun. So, yes, this is going to be our first ever. How about Emperor? You're in the game. Come on now, Anthony. Right out of the gates. How about Dow? Emperor and Dow. Oh, hold on. We're not done. We're not done yet. How about making her debut tonight? Oh, my goodness. How about Valar? I'm going to put Valar right here. That looks like a lot of fun, doesn't it? Oh, hold on. How about, wait a minute, Ocean Man. All right, we've got our first ever 4-for-all. We got Dow. We got Ocean Man. We got Emperor. And we got Valar. It is going to be crazy. The first 2 people that get eliminated are getting 1 point. The second person to get eliminated, or the third person to get eliminated, is going to get 2 points. And the winner is advancing. So it's going to be our first ever 4-for-all. You got Dow, Ocean Man, Valar, Emperor. I don't know how this is all going to go down, but I need everybody, do me a favor. go ahead and give me your pre-match buffs. If this was Monday night, you would have sent those to me anyway. So go ahead and type them in chat right now. I'm going to come up with your stats. did, Jason, did you mean fatal four-way? Because I'm not sure. It's been a long time since I was in college, but fetal four-way is probably not the way that we want to introduce our match. I would say it's probably fatal. Okay. All right. We got. All right. I love it. He didn't want to unsend the message. Perfect. You know what? That's what I'm talking. See, that's the competition committee. He's like, you know what? I just let it stand. Well done. Well done. All right. Ocean Man, double max. And yep, I see you, Ocean Man. Dow, double max, and Eli on Euclid. I can't say it. Euclid. Valar, turbo. Max, double Eli. Very nice. And let's get the Emperor in the house. Where you at, Anthony? Did I miss it already? There he is. Black, red, blue, and assault. And all waxes. Very nice. All right. Well, here's the order. And remember, it is 3 rounds. And I know in some cases people are saying, hey, you're cheesing it because you're healing at the very end. There you go. Everything comes into play. Moves, heals, damage. And if people are tied, we go to bonus rounds. So starting out tonight, Ocean Man. We got Ocean Man, Valar, Emperor, and Dow. Are there partnerships? Are there friends? Are there frenemies? Or is it a true fatal four-way? Not fetal four-way. Scares me. And my reference, by the way, was drinking excessively and ending up in the fetal position. That was what I was referring to. I know you've all been there. Something about Jack Daniels that just doesn't get your face out of the mud. All right, Ocean Man, what is he going to do to kick it off? Ray's got some options. It's like, the good part about going first is you're going first. The bad part about going first, it's like, who do you piss off? And I see it already. All right, so Ray's going to drop Faith, and he's going to drop Seal Smoke. And Rambo to Dow with Cyan. All right, Dow. Ray sneaking around the corner. There really is no line of sight issues, so Dow, you're on the radar. All right, Ray hitting Dow with Cyan. All right, so Dow, You're eating AP 20. He said, I'm taking it. So, Dow, we're going to take you down to, he's pretty well geared, by the way. I'm going to take you down to 90, and I'm going to take you down to 70 base. Dow's at 90 and 70. All right, Villar, you're up. What's Villar going to do? She going to defend Dow a little bit and then have a showdown? She going to be on her own? I mean, this is kind of Sly and Ark, but you never know. Like you could have instant partnerships, or you could have just craziness. With Will, you're going to have craziness. Watch out later on. Will makes no friends in portals. All right. Villar's going to summon Red Rufus to Emperor. All right. Whose Psycho are you going to take, Villar? I love that move, by the way. So Villar's going to go Pet Repel. And Anthony, she is going to take your Psycho. So that's how to play. And she's going to go, oh man, she's going Red Rufus. So Anthony, I need a number. And do not get a 6. Anything but a 6. 6 is going to knock you out. Can't say Psycho. It's gone. You can tank page 1 to Red Rufus if you want. But it's an instant ability. Can't be countered. All right, he's going to pick a 3. He's going to take a shot. Hopefully it's not a 6. And it's a 3. Very well done. So he does take the Red Rufus damage, which is still pretty good damage because Rufus is D15. Red Rufus, you know. All right, so Anthony, I've got you taking Red Rufus, knocking you all the way down to 75. Pet damage. All right, Anthony, it is your turn. We're in round number 1, everybody. Got 4 players in a fatal 4-way. Anthony and Endow. Ocean Man's got Faith out. He's also sealed. Villar has Pet Repel. Anthony just took damage from Red Rufus. Yep. We're going to have some good matches tonight. Who knows? Could be 12 different players, Jules. So we're going to have a lot of people getting in the game. All right, Anthony's going to drop Heal and Seal. And Red, oh boy, Red Toxie to Dow. Dow, you got Red Toxie coming in hot. And T20, he's not even slowing down. And T20 loaded. All right, I love this. So Anthony Heal and Seal. Dow Red Toxie coming at you. And Villar T20. So Villar goes red-blue. So Anthony kicking back another 10 to you. So that 10 from red-blue is going to take you down to 65. You're still surrounded by Heal and Seal. And Dow, yeah, it's a Red Toxie coming your way. You might have taken that shot from Ocean Man. Oh, he's like, let it hit me. I ain't afraid of no red Toxie. Look at Dow. Dow, you taking 30 from that. I got you at 60 and 70. All right, Dow, it's your move. Ocean Man, rocking 100%, sealed. Valar, 100%, pet repel. Emperor, 65 and 80. Dow, 60 and 70. Final move of round number 1. And man, we got some players very, very interested in how this match goes down. First time we've ever had 4 players on the field at the same time for a solo elimination competition. If that many players, sometimes you got to watch that health. Oh, look at Dow. Dow's flipping on the tank right away. All right, so we've got Anthony is healed and sealed. So Anthony, I bring you back to 75 and 80. You are sealed. So Dow goes Red Blaze. Remember, Dow, pet hits first. So you might have just wasted that Red Blaze. So Red Blaze breaks the seal. But then he goes Flux, which probably could have used Rambo because there's no seal. So Anthony played it good. So Dow hits him with a little bit lesser. Anthony, you got no Psycho. You do have tank, we know what you got. So basically, Dow's going to hit you with Flux ammo from a Cyan, and he's dropping his own heal and seal. So Dow's surrounded by heal and seal. Anthony, you've got Flux ammo from Cyan coming at you, and he's going to tank page 1 it. Probably a smart play. So all of Dow's attacks at Anthony basically shut down. All right, Ray, round number 2 is about to heat up. Ray's got seal, he's got faith, he's got a battle going. I think Ray's laying low. I like what he's doing. Oh, look at this. He's not laying low anymore. All right, Ray's going to drop Flight Smoke. And Summit, oh man. You know what? So Dow got the heal, which brought him back to 70 and 70. He got the seal. Ray, your Toxie is going to do the same thing. All it's going to do is break the seal. No, you don't need to do it, Dow. Well, okay. All right. So Dow's going to tank page 1, the Toxie, leaving a seal in place. And then Ray's going to go Pine Arrow and break Dow's seal. So no Toxie, no seal for Dow. He's back to 70. Valar, it's your move. Both tanks have used page 1. Valar has used her Steel Pet ability. So 3 special abilities are already out. Anthony did not break Dow's seal because Dow just played heal and seal. Anthony went before Dow. Dow went last. So the seal didn't happen until the beginning of your turn. Valar, you're up. Oh, hell. Valar just went craziness. Wow. Summon. Here it is. Silver Spark. Red Blaine. Anthony, you got nothing for that. So Villar's going to Silver Spark Red Blaine. You're talking about a D50 with a 10 after your mitigation. Holy Toledo. Villar going straight after the Emperor. Pet hitting for D50, taking Anthony all the way down to 25 and 80. And by the way, that is Julia's pet, the strongest pet in Portal. I know a lot of you guys, when the pet was created, didn't know how it was going to come into play. And wait a minute. Ray uses his Psycho to take care of his teammate. Look at that. I like that, Ray. Look at Ray, building some partnerships. So Villar's red glob stopped. So we got Ray with Faith out and flying. Ocean Man up in the air. We got Villar and Dow trying to crush Anthony. And Anthony's down to 25. Ray just saved him with Psycho. So Ray at 100, Villar at 100 with Pet Repel. Anthony down to 25, Dow at 70. Emperor, it's your turn. You've only got this one and one more, and they're out to get you. Yep. I mean, this match is no longer PG rated. It just ramped up in a hurry. We're like straight R mode. I got a feeling these guys are about to be ripping each other apart. What you got? What you got, Emperor? We got Emperor and then Dow. Rated R superstars, right, Beasley? All right. Oh, look at this. He's like, you know what? No more Mr. Nice Guy. Emperor. Dropping Pet Repel. And he goes over and hits Villar with Nemo. And Nemo stuns her, meaning she only gets one action for the next 2 turns. So Villar, dropping you down to 87. Villar's at 87, and yes, you are stunned. All right. Ray is at 100. He's flying. By the way, Ray, you no longer have Faith because Faith doesn't fly. Just an FYI. Villar, you're at 87 and stunned. You still have Pet Repel. Emperor, you're at 25 and Pet Repel. And Dow, you're at 70, not sealed. And it's your final move of round number 2. Nemo is a sword, by the way. And maybe Emperor found it just in the nick of time. Finding Nemo. Let's see what I did there. All right. Okay, anyway, she's stunned for 2 turns. But there's only 1 turn left, so it doesn't matter. This is the epic kickoff of the Portal Saturday Night Fights. This is your fight club. This is what we do on Saturday nights. A lot of people in the ring. Somebody's walking away with a victory. You just don't know how it's going to pan out. You never know how these matches are going to go. All right, Dal. Final move of round number 2. And then each player gets one last move to make their case for victory. All right, Dal, 15 seconds. If I had the timer, I'd put it up on the board right now. This would be your overtime. It'd be 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. There it is. See? See how we do? All right, Dal's going to summon Red Buck to Anthony, but Dal, he's got Pet Repel. He just played it. Dal's Red Buck turns and walks away. And he is going to go red glob to Anthony. And dropping a max seal. All right, Dal surrounded by max seal. Anthony, you're taking a pretty big armor pen shot because Dal's rocking a lot of AP, 21, to be honest with you. So you're down to 49, and that red glob is taking you down to 5. Emperor down to 5 and 49. Dal surrounded by max seal. All right, everybody, we are in the final round. And in the final round, healing only gets you 25%. So you get 25% of your heal. We got Ocean Man at 100 and sealed. We got Valar, 87, and Pet Repel. We've got Emperor at 5 and 49, rough shape. And we got Dal at 70 and surrounded by max seal. All right, Ocean Man, your final move of the match. We got Ocean Man, Valar, Emperor, and Dal. What is Valar's play? What is Dal's play? It's going to go down to the wire. All right. Ray is going to summon Ketis. Okay, I see what he's trying to do here. Now he's flying, but his pet is going to go groundwork. So Ketis is D10, and when it dies, it does an additional 10 after death. So he's going to summon Ketis to Dal. Well, Ketis breaks the seal. And dies. So Dal, you lose your seal. Ocean Man played it like a champ. Because Ketis goes in, breaks your seal. Ketis dies. And after it dies, Dal, it hits you for 10. So Dal down to 70. Ray's also going to go F5 Rambo. And Dal's going to psycho that. All right. So we got Ray flying, sealed. We got Valar. We got Emperor. We got Dal. Valar, it's your final move. Ray at 100. Valar at 87. Emperor at 5. And Dal at 60. All right. Valar is going to green glob to Anthony. Anthony is dead. Valar getting a healing kickback to 95. And Dow, you get the final move of the match. The Emperor has been eliminated. Anthony's going to go out with 1 point. First to go. And let's see what Dow's final move of the night is. Or is it his final move of the night? Remember, Ray is flying until the end of this round. All right, Dow, we got 15 seconds. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. All right, he's going to go Red Icky. And Red Icky is going to break Ray's seal. And Ray, he's going to shoot you with Flux ammo from Epic. Any response? To the Flux with the Epic Rose. Can't stop it. Ray's taking the armor pin. Down to 90 and 51. He used the Psycho. All right. Final tally, everybody. Dow is at 60 and 70. Finishing in third place is Dow. Dow heading over, also getting 1 point. Ocean Man is at 90 and 51. Valar is at 95 and 100. Valar going to the victory circle. Ocean Man getting a solid 2 points in second place, though. The two tanks were hit pretty hard. Dow and the Emperor finishing fourth and third. Ray finishing second, and Valar moving on with a big 3-point battle. So great job, all four players. Very well done. Fast, efficient gameplay. Good work all the way around, everybody. And nothing wrong with getting a point. I mean, get those points every week. You guys saw the standings. And, of course, Jules going to be freeing up her schedule this week. No trips to the movies. No other activities. Jules going to be right in front of the computer and setting up the spreadsheet for all of you guys so we can get accurate and reportable numbers. So Ocean Man at 2 points is going to catapult you up the leaderboard. Anthony and Dow, hey, get that point. As a reminder, don't forget, we've got, there you go. I mean, look at Emperor. He already had a point, so he just doubled his point total. Dow was sitting at 0. Dow's on the board now. Ocean Man, big moves. Ocean Man had a point. He just got 2. He's up to 3. And Valar, how about Valar going from 0 to hero that fast? Valar with a 3-point win. So good job. All right. I need everybody that's playing tonight. Pick a number 1 to 20. Let's get some more players in the ring. Can't score if you don't play. That's the way it goes. Got to have some fun on Saturday night. We'll see who all we got here. Everybody, you know what? Anybody can be a target. You just never know. I see Trigger. I see Fly Rod. I see Kel, Julia, Ron. All right. I see Tank Fly Rod, the #1 rated player in Portals. I see Father Ron in the mix. Let's check these numbers. I see Moonshot in the house. And, oh my goodness. How about Cat? Oh, we are going to mix it up. Looks like we got a little Mirror Vox action tonight, don't we? Ron, you know what? It's everybody for themselves. But you got Fly and you got Cat, the 2 top players in the league facing off. You got Moonshot. You got Father Ron. Come on now. If you don't get excited about this match, you're dead. You don't have a pulse. This is as good as it gets right here. My goodness gracious. This is going to be a good one. If you missed out tonight, you don't know what you missed out. All right. Got to go back. Some people didn't roll, so some people are going to be eliminated from competition. I'm going to go back to that die roll and see who missed rolls. All right. I need everybody. Give me your pre-match buffs. Father Ron, red, blue graph. 3 Vox Vipers from Moonshot. Still a little bit of that stuff from you, Moon. Father Ron getting a little damage buff. Moon going immune elixir. And double max. Cat. 2 black graph. Elysium on the Genis. And oh, Wax is not even playing. And Fly Rod added a little extra max to it. Whew. This is going to be some stats. All right. It's a free-for-all. No room for straddling the fence here. You got to be all in. So here's the order. Cat, Fly Rod, Moon, and Ron. Cat, you got 15 seconds. We had an epic 4 in the first match. We got another big 4 right here. Let's see what Cat's strategy is. It's not tag team, but it feels tag team. I mean, last match we had some Arc and we had some Sly. In this match we got some Mir and we got some Vox. Oh man, Cat is playing. She's playing Red Icky out of the gates. No time for Pet Repel. Oh hell. All right, Red Icky across the board, everybody. Fly Rod, Ron, and Moonshot all getting the Red Icky. Let it hit. And Moonshot's going to play Psycho. And he's going to stop the Pluto with Moon. Yeah, she's using the Genesis with Pluto. Moon's like, no, you ain't hitting me with that saber on round number 1. So Cat playing Pluto and Red Icky. Fly Rod, you're at 85. Moonshot, you're at 85. Not getting icky with it. No doubt about it. All right. Moon, just use the Psycho. Fly Rod, you're up. You got 15 seconds. All right. Fly Rod ain't playing. Fly Rod's going for first. So he's going Red Blaze to Cat. And he's going to drop Heal and Seal. And he's going to use Flux Ammo. All right. Red Blaze rolling over to Cat. Taking her down to 85. Cat 85. Fly Rod 85. Moon 85. Man, Ray's got some good stuff tonight. Not fluxing around. That's 2 for 2, Ray. And Cat, you got a carbine coming at you with some flux ammo. Take it or not take it? All right. I think we're going to take it. So let's drop Cat down to 75. And Fly Rod, how about AP 24? Cat, we're taking you from 90 down to 66. Moonshot, you're up. Cat, 75-66. Moonshot, 85. Fly Rod, 85. Ron. Father Ron is at 100. Moonshot. Not anymore. Moon going red Toxie to Ron. Ron. You see that red Toxie zooming in, don't you? And Moon is also going to drop him some Pet Repel. Fly Rod's back to 95 from the Heal and Seal. And he is sealed. And then Moon's going with the Buzz Blaster with Red Glob. So Ron's like, nah, I'm preventing that. Your Toxie is prevented, Jason. And Ron, Red Glob, Buzz Blaster. How you feel about that? I think he feels pretty good about it. Let's go ahead and give it to him. So Ron dropping him down to 84. Cat's at 75. Fly Rod's back up to 95, also sealed. Moonshot is at 85, and he is pet repelled. And Ron is at 84, and it's Ron's turn. Well, Moonshot's not pet repelled yet. He's surrounded by pet repellent. We'll see if Ron has anything to say about that. Final move of round number 1. Oh, he's going to... you know what? He's only doing that because he knows. He knows that's Moonshot's favorite. It's his favorite pet. All right. Father Ron is flying again. All right, Ron is up in the air. He activates his Vox Mask. Moon, he's throwing down a little unholy smoke at you, so you ain't got no pet repel. And after he does that, he just slapped you with Mac. So Moon just got unholy, no pet repel for him. He's got Mac sitting on his shoulder. It ain't going to be a good thing next round. And Ron is flying. All right, so let's go to round number 2. Cat, 75 and 66. Fly Rod, 95 and sealed. Moonshot, 85 and nothing. And Father Ron, flying, and 84. Well, you know if Father Ron's in the game, there's some unholy about to hit somebody. Father Ron might be the messenger of the Lord, but he's the master of the unholy. I know, it sounds a little bit like a paradox. Para what? Paradox. Father Ron, breaking all the norms. All right, Cat, 15 seconds. And it may show up for you guys. There it is. All right. Oh, boy. Moon, I feel like maybe you should have stole that before it smacked you. How about this 1-2 punch? Red Blaine to Moon. Wait for it. Wait for it, everybody. All right. Okay. I'm a little surprised. But yeah. He said, let it fly. He can take it. All right, Moon. We're taking you from 85 down to 30. Moon all the way down to 30. And Cat is dropping Chill and Thrill. And Genesis with Pluto again to Moon. Moon used his Psycho last round. So the Genesis is going to take Moon from 30. It is the AP weapon. Had it been the Sega that Amy has, who knows how hard it would have hit. But it is hitting a little bit more for armor pen than damage. So that might be a saving grace. And by saving, I mean we got Moonshot at 12, but you're taking a lot of AP, Moon. And you're taking 32 AP, dropping Moon down to 12 and 50. I got Cat at 76 and 66, Chilled and Thrilled. Fly Rod, 95 and Sealed. Moonshot, going straight Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer. And Father Ron flying around at 84. Fly Rod, it's your turn. All right. Fly Rod is going to drop his Pet Repel. So surrounded by Pet Repel smoke. And Fly Rod going Rambo Carbine to Cat. So Cat did drop Chill and Thrill, so she did get rid of the Red Blaze. And Fly Rod, oh boy. And Cat's going to go Red Psycho. Okay. So here's the way the Red Psycho is going to work. Fly Rod is surrounded by Pet Repel smoke. That hasn't kicked in. But he did have a seal. So when she plays Red Psycho, she stops his Rambo, and she kicks 10 points back to Fly Rod, breaking his seal. So Fly Rod's still at 95, but no longer sealed. Cat, 76 and 66. Fly Rod, 95 and 100. Moon, saying some prayers. And Father Ron, still in decent shape. Moonshot, your final move of round number 2. All right. Moonshot is going to go Red Mac to Cat. And Healing Grog. So Red Mac to Cat. It's kind of sitting on her shoulder. And he's like, give me a 4. All right, you guys know. I like that. See, he's prepared with his roll. 1 to 3 is 50%. 4, 5, or 6, 100%. Look at that. Look at Moonshot getting the heal, turning the tide. You know what? It's a gamble. It's a gamble going with a heal because you don't get the attack in. But when it pays off, how about sitting back at 100 and 100? Well done, Moonshot, with the grog. You were at 100 because Father Ron just went straight Mac all up in your face. So Ron taking you down to 75, Moon. Ron, it's your move. So we got Cat at 76 with Red Mac chilling on her shoulder. Fly Rod 95 with Pet Repel. Moonshot 75, no buffs. And Father Ron just kind of flying around, doing what Father Ron does, looking for some holy smoke. Ron just flying around trying to get some smoke, that's all. Oh, no, he's not. Father Ron going red Toxie. Oh, hell. What did he just do? He just went Messenger of the Saber. All right. Father Ron rolling in some red Toxie to Moon. Jason, you just grogged, but yeah, you got some red Toxie right at you. It was regular Mac. And red Toxie's going to take you down to 40. And he's going to fly in and Fury 4 with the Gladiator Saber. So this is what this is going to look like if you're visualizing. I mean, he's just landing, stabbing him right in the back. Gladiator Saber from Ron with the Fury 4 Moon. Taking you from 40 down to 11. And dealing some AP. Taking you from 82 down to 62. All right. This is the final move for each player. We got Cat, Fly Rod, Moon, and Ron. Cat, 76 and 66. Fly Rod, 95 and Pet Repelled. Moon, living on a prayer again, 11 and 62. And Father Ron at 84. Cat, this is it. What do you do? How do you play it? Remember, no legendaries in the final round. So if Ron would not have landed there, he still would have landed. Because his legendary. Oh, look at Moon talking. He's like, no, kill me, kill me. He's volunteering. That looks like a trick, doesn't it? And you know what? She fell for it. She absolutely went for it. So, Moon, I don't even need to do a spike roll. Well, let's do this. All right. Spike is going to hit Moon for lethal damage. Any response to Spike. He says, nope, I'm good. So Spike kills Moon, sending Moon out to the showers a little early. Now, Cat's target resets because the pet dealt lethal damage. So cat, that means your target will be directed to Fly Rod instead of Moon. That's the rule. So she doesn't have a target once the pet resolves. So Fly Rod, you are being targeted by Sega with Vega. So Fly Rod is going to go tank page 1 and prevent Cat's attack. So Fly Rod, your final move of the match. Cat's at 76, you're at 95, and you do still have Pet Repel. Father Ron is at 84. Creates an interesting dynamic here, doesn't it? I mean, I'm not saying Father Ron's going to turn on Cat. I'm just saying this is a free-for-all match. And there's some strategy to everything. Might have to turn on your partner and make up in faction chat. All right. Fly Rod. Red Hannibal to Cat. Red Hannibal is going to hit and take her from 76 down to 56. He's going to drop Max Seal. Very well played. And F5 Rambo to Cat. $36. And 40. Cat at 36 and 40. Fly Rod at 95. Pet repelled and Max sealed. And Father Ron, your final move. Oh, no, hold on. Cat's going to go page 1. Let me back that out. All right. She's back to 56 and 66. So Cat goes tank page 1, avoids it. So Cat at 56 and 66. Fly Rod, 95, Max sealed, and Pet repelled. And Father Ron, your move. What could Ron have up his sleeve? He's only 11 points. All right. Okay. All right, we're going to come down to a die roll. All right, so Ron, I'm confused by this. So Ron is going to play Trey to Cat. Now she's at 56. So how many people think Ron should have sacrificed Trey to get the health edge over Fly Rod? Fly Rod's at 95. So hitting Cat is going to take her down to 36, which is irrelevant because it's the final move of the match. So really the goal here was to leapfrog Fly Rod by 11%. But what is it? It doesn't matter. You know what? It's still well played. So Father Ron picks a 3, and let me show you why. Father Ron's 3 is going to give him 100% health back. He gets 25% of it. So Father Ron is I'm in the wrong portal. Sorry, everybody. We got all kind of portals going down. There we go. Let's get you guys to the right portal. So Father Ron is going to get 25% of 100% back, which means he's going to full heal to 100. Cat took unnecessary damage from Father Ron. It is going to still eliminate her. Fly Rod is going to second place at 95%. And Father Ron at 100% is going to take the portal victory with a 25% heal on his final move. Moonshot eliminated. Cat 36, Fly Rod 95, and Father Ron playing the priest as a healer and healing back to the top. Very well done. We've seen some elimination. We've seen some healing at the very end. Now, I probably would have sacrificed, but either way, I think the math worked out for you. Still a good move. Just goes to show you guys, look, you can win by playing your class. Fly Rod still getting a big 2 points. By the way, Fly Rod still in first place because that's going to put him at 8 points. Cat is at 7 points in second place. So even though it worked out that way, still Fly Rod in first place. Sole possession by himself. All right, good stuff, everybody. All right, let's see. Some people missed some die rolls. If you missed last die roll and you missed this one, you're out. So let me get who is left that wants to get in the mix. We're going to sit tiny out dimes, but if you want to jump in, I left you in. All right, so we got everybody roll who's in. But yeah, Dimes, you should get in, and we'll see. We'll keep Tiny on standby in case we need him. Put him over here to hang out. We'll see who we got left. All right, everybody, get your rolls in. If you're here, get in the game. You need those points. Kel, you need those points. Will, you need those points. All right, I think we had a pretty good board up there. There he is. All right. Let's get these numbers. Kel. Julia. Dimes. And Will. Keels. Keels. Now, I ain't trying to complain, but how long we been playing PDL? About a year. All right. Keels. When you going to stop telling people about their moves? All right. Here we go. I need Will, Kel, Dimes, and Julia in a fetal four-way. All right. We're going to go with a fatal four-way. Actually, hold on now. Let's throw Trigger in there. Come on, everybody. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. How about 5 for fighting? First time ever. Trigger, get in the game. We got Kel, Trigger, Will, Dimes, Julia. The drive for 5. A frantic 5. A true frantic 5. Oh, you know what? Julia's probably already paying Dimes and Will for what you guys did to her last week, Kel. I think Julia picked up the phone right away. All right, all players. Give me your pre-match buffs. First ever, drive for 5. 5 players on the field at one time. It's going to be some fast death for somebody. Somebody's going to lose control. Not everybody can handle this. Somebody's going to get disarmed. All of those things are going down. I see Julia, immune, purple graph, black graph, and all waxes. Trigger going assault. Double max is all you can do. And all waxes. I mean, you talk about some all-stars on the field here. This is nuts. Did you guys ever think you'd see Dimes versus Trigger versus Kel versus Will versus Julia? Maybe there's going to be some mini partnerships, but at the end, there's only one person who's going to be winning. Will going double max. Kel double max assault in all 4 waxes. And Dimes turbo all waxes double max. Julia can't get a break. Poor Julia. Last week it was Kel and Trigger. Now look at Dimes. 5 Vipers right out of the gates. When you're an assassin, all right, Dimes. Are those Max Vipers? They are. I just want you to type them. That's all. Just remind everybody what they are. So, Julia, she's stealing 5 of your base. So, Julia, it's going to take you down to 83. Dimes, that's going to kick you up to 95 base. The most base and the most deadly of anybody on the playing field. Hint, 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 players. Dimes is super, super buffed and stocked with the most base, the most deadly player that's out there. I'm not trying to put a target on you, Tammy. I just want to point out that 5 base bumped you up pretty high. Probably unkillable, as a matter of fact. Okay, I'll stop. All right, here's the order. Julia, Will, Kel, Trigger, and then Dimes, who has the most life of anybody currently. All right, Julia, kick this thing off. And please, stop playing for second place, Kel. Get in the game and try to win one. There you go. A little bit of payback right there. That's what I'm talking about. Julia's going red Toxie to Kel. She's going to drop Pet Repel. Julia's playing fast. And Gold Glob with Doom to Kel. All right. That's a lot to unpack, Kel. Just give me any responses that you want to. Obviously, Red Toxie's going to hit hard. And Doom's going to hit hard. All right. So Red Toxie's going to hit Kel. Take her down to 70. And base. Kel's going to play Red Psycho. It's going to stop that Gold Glob, which is a smart choice. And Julia, she's going to kick 10 points of damage to you. Going to take you down to 90. So Julia is at 90, Kel's at 70. We got a battle of the mods right now. Good stuff. Good bragging rights for these guys. All right, Will. Wheels. Now, I ain't trying to complain, Wheels, but it's your move. First ever Frantic 5. Anybody can win. It's all a matter of how you play and looking for the right opportunities. Super, super fun first couple matches. Saw Villar get her first win of the season. Saw Father Ron get his first win. Who's going to win this one? Will's going to drop. Ooh, I like that move. Red Aster. That is the red Honey Badger, by the way. The Aster. Fury 4 Noir with Unholy. Oh, my Lord. Julia just duck. I don't know. Oh, my. Fury 4. With Unholy, with his Epic Chameleon. And he's got his Turbo Elixir. All right, so Julia's going to play her Red Psycho. All right, so Will plays a defensive pet. He plays Fury 4, goes after Julia. She plays Red Psycho, kicking 10 points of damage back to Will. So, pretty balanced right now. Julia at 90, Will at 90, Kel at 90. Trigger hasn't been hit. And, of course, Tammy has the most base of any player in the game, even though she hasn't been hit yet. She does appear to be the strongest and certainly the most hard to kill. All right, Kel, it's your move. All right, Kel's going to drop Faith. Heal and Seal. And Pluto. All right. Faith, legendary pet, is out. She's surrounded by Heal and Seal smoke. And she's going Pluto from the rival. Kel is rocking AP 23 at Julia, taking her down to 60 base. And she's also taken the regular damage, which is going to take her down to 87. Julia at 87 and 60. No. Hold on. Sorry. 77 and 60. Because she was already at 90. Julia 77 and 60. Will at 90. Kel down to 70. Surrounded by Heal and Seal smoke because of the red Toxie that was on her. Trigger, it's your move. All right, Trigger's going to play Pet Repel. And Karis with red Glob to Julia. All right, red Glob coming in from the Karis pistol. $61 and $60. And Deadly Dimes, you're up. Kel's back to 80 and sealed. Julia with Pet Repel. Will with Red Aster. Kel is sealed. Trigger has Pet Repel, and Dimes, the strongest player on the board, is up. Summon Bats. All right. All right, she's going Bats and Max Seal. Hell, it's been so long since anybody played Bats, I don't know what the hell it does, to be honest with you. I don't even know. Nobody's played Bats in 10 months, Tammy. I know it has a chance to blind you. You're really challenging my my memory. You know what? It's a weak pet that has a small chance to blind you, is what it is. So it's basically going to hit her for almost nothing. So she does have Pet Repel, though. So you know what? It doesn't matter. I don't need to know what it does because she has pet repel. So done. But I do think it blinds you. Has a 1 in 6 chance to blind you for a turn. More importantly is the red glob that's coming at you. So that red glob from that fuse is it's pretty serious. But luckily, yeah, there's no extra juice on it. So she does have the max seal. And Julia, you're at 36 and 60. All right. So first round in the books. Julia at 36 and 60. Will at 90 with red aster. Kel at 80 and sealed. Trigger 100 and pet repelled. And Dimes 100 with 95 base and max sealed. All right, Julia, it's your move. Second round. All right, there's a big FU move. she's like, I'm just gonna red Icky and Grog. You know, when you get a whole round of attacks, what else is there to do but red Icky and Grog? All right. Yep. Will. Your red Aster protects you from red Icky. Kel, you were sealed. Up. Will's using the eye ring. Hold on. Will's leaving the red Aster and using the eye ring. So Will uses the eye ring, keeps the red Aster in play. Kel is sealed, no longer sealed. Trigger, you have pet repel, no longer pet repelled. And Dimes, you're taking red Icky damage, and you're only taking 10 of it, but you are at 90. So Dimes at 90, triggered 100. Kel at 80, no longer sealed. Will 90, and Julia's going to grog. Yeah, I don't have my cards out, Tammy, so yes, I think you are sealed. Yep, you're sealed. All right, never mind. Tammy's still at 100. All right, health recap. Tammy 100, Trigger 100, Kel at 90. I'm sorry. Kel at 80. All right. We got everybody back, right? I think so. All right, Julia, this is a matter of life and death for you. Julia going with the strategic grog. Hey, why not? Make them work for it, right? Julia's picking a 3. She's either going to get 50% or 100%. There's 100%. It was well needed. So basically, she withstood a round of attacks and got herself right back in the game. Sometimes it takes a little luck. So get a quick health check after Red Icky. Julia back to 100 and full base, 83. Will, you and Red Aster sitting at 90. Kel, your seal was broke. You do still have faith. And you are at 80. Trigger, your pet repel is gone. You're at 100. And Dimes, your seal was broken. You're at 100. So I think we're good. Hey, it's 5 people. It's a little different. A little different to keep up with. We'll get it right. All right, Will, round number 2 for you. Will, Kel, Trigger, and Dimes. Is it going to be another barrage of attacks on one player? Or are players going to start to single out some other players to get a strategic advantage? Running out of time because there's only a couple moves left. All right. Will mixing it up a little bit. Will's going to play his max seal. Like it. It's going to go gold spark to Kel. Minimizing the effect. Very well done. And then a shot at Julia. Why not? Pluto from the Saber to Julia. All right, Julia, you were at 183. 183. But Will, getting a little shot in there. Knocking you down to 85 and the AP. Because he's using Pluto, which is AP damage. Taking you down to 63. Julia at 85 and 63. Kel just got turned into baby Kel. Probably running around, screaming, I want to kill Jules. I want to kill Jules. I want to kill Jules. No, okay. Sorry, that's not the way baby Kel would talk. All right, Kel, it is your move. Minimize damage, courtesy of Will. Oh, look at that. Mixing the game up a little bit. How about that, Will? Just when you thought it was it was a semi-partnership, and Will turned him into a sweet little tiny baby. Wait, what movie was that from? I don't know. Anyway, trying to figure it out. Will, she just flipped on you, and she went red Hannibal. Will's like, okay, well, I got max seal, but you don't anymore. Will's seal is broken. Kel, your red Hannibal hit him. Well, hold on. Actually, Will, your seal is still there. Because Red Aster will take Red Hannibal. So Red Hannibal comes in, and Red Aster attacks it. So that's gone. And then Kel is going to go purple glove. She brought the purple to Will. And Will's going to play. Wait a minute. What did he just do? Hold on, everybody. All right, rules committee. Tell me what Will just did. All right. Now, because we are in the practice phase, he retracted. And as we know, we don't retract. That's a 10-point penalty, but not tonight. But in the future, 10-point deduction from your team. Not from your health, from your team. No retractions. So, the other thing, Sly and Vox. I didn't make this announcement earlier. I do want to make it right now real quick, though. Sorry. Sly and Vox will be playing Wednesday night with a new format. 4-4-5-5, 5-5-4. That will not be in play Monday night. Monday night will be standard format. But Vox and Sly will be the first two teams playtesting the brand new shorter matches on Wednesday night. That was the other thing that's going to be a lot of fun. And that's what we're going to do for Crips. So they will be the first two doing it. All right, so Will is not playing Psycho because he has Seal. And Kel basically just broke the seal. So Kel played Pet. Will's Aster took care of the pet. Kel shot him with Purple Glob. Will's Seal took care of Purple Glob. Boom. Trigger, your move. We got Trigger, and then we got Dimes. Trigger, and then Deadly Dimes. Deadly Dimes, the strongest player on the board right now. Max sealed and 95 base. Just saying. And Trigger goes after Julia. Great move. All right, we've got Raz. Raz and Rambo to Julia with a max seal. Julia, did you steal something from these four players? I'm curious. Seems to be a rivalry. So Raz going to go in and hit Julia and take her down from 63 to 59. Nope, it doesn't. She's going to use eye ring. And Angel playing Max Seal. And Gladiator with Rambo. So she's using the Gladiator gun with Rambo. Taking you down to 72. But the AP, 28. Taking you down to 72 and 35. All right, Dimes. Your move, and then we have one move remaining. Got a couple people sitting at 100% and sealed. Might be going to some overtime. We got Will still at 90. Cal at 80 with Faith out. And again, you get no points for kills. You get points for having more points than other people. Slightly different portal. So a lot can still happen in the final round. In some cases, you may want a person alive. But we'll see. Summon Buck. It's going to take Julia down to 31. Going to drop Pet Repel. And Epic Rose with Rambo. Is going to deal 32 AP. Taking Julia out of the game. Is it a good move or a bad move? We'll find out because those players have one additional move left. All right, Will. You're at 90. Kel's at 80. Trigger at 100. Dimes at 100. Remember, third and fourth get the same points that fifth gets. So maybe not the best move to kill a player that was already weakened when that player might be able to do some damage to other players. Will, your move. You know what? It may not matter. So, Will is going to play Trey and Sacrifice. And F5 Pluto. See that? The tables turned, didn't they? So Will is going to get 25% of Trey. Well, actually, Will gets 20% of Trey, and here's why. Trey's not a heel. So that takes Will back to 100%. Trey's different. And F5 Pluto, rival Saber to Kel. Kel, you have no faith because legendary pets are out. And Will going AP to Kel. It's going to take her down to 65. And 70. Will at 100%. Kel at 65 and 70. Kel, it's your move. Trigger and Dimes, both at 100 and both. One has Max Seal. And Dimes has Pet Repel. So we're down to 4 players and we got 3 turns left. All right, Kel's going to play Trey and Sacrifice. Back to 85. And 70. And she's going to blue spark. She's actually not baby Kel anymore. So Will, she's going to blue spark and go melee rival to you. So she's just coming over to hit you. And Will, that AP that she's dealing with that gladiator gear and her weapon, 25, taking you from 80 to 55. All right, Will is at 85 health and 55 base. Kel's at 85 and 70. Trigger, your final move. You're at 100 and you are max sealed. Dimes is at 100 and she's pet repelled. All right, Will, you thought you had friends, didn't you? Oh, no, you don't. Silver Spark, Red Bull to Will. And then she's going Flux Ammo to Will. Taking Will down to 65. Will's playing Psycho. So Will's going to stop the attack, but the Red Bull is taking Will down to 65 and 54. All right, so Will at 65, 54. Kel at 85 and 70. Trigger at 100 and sealed. And Dimes, you're at 100 and pet repel. And you get the final move. It seems obvious, but we'll find out. What is Dimes going to do? Will's at 65, Kel's at 85, Angel's at 100, and Dimes at 100. And that is game. Very well played. Dimes is going to Red Paul trigger, which means Red Paul is going to go in and break the max seal and then hit her again for damage, which is going to put her less than 100, taking her down to 90. Cannot use legendary in the final round. Trigger. That means Kel and Will both getting the same amount of points as Julia. So all three finishing last. Trigger going to second place. And Deadly Dimes with the big move at the end. I told you guys, you let her moonwalk. And that's what happens. You leave the strongest player on the board. And that is the end of the match. All right. A lot of strategy in portals. But as I would say, when you get to 5 people, it's not always about who you kill. It's about winning. So sometimes, as you guys saw, when Ray used Psycho, Ray actually played it really well. Ray used Psycho and kept Anthony alive another turn, and Anthony actually did a little more damage when Ray was on his heels. Got him into second place. So, good work. That means we've got Valar, Father Ron, and Dimes all winning tonight. We got Fly Rod, Ocean Man, and Trigger second place. And then we got some good battles. All right, do I have Busy, Beasley, Hippo, and Animal? Busy, Beasley, Hippo, and Animal. Busy Bee. Hippo in the house. I see you, Hippo. Killer Beasley. And where is the animal? Last call for Joe. There's the animal. All right, everybody. All right, we got another big 4 for all. So I need Joe, Beasley, Busy, and Hippo. All give me your pre-match buffs. All right, Busy's going to go double max. This is going to be another good one, everybody. It's going to be a lot of fun. You guys know that Killer Bees are tag team partners, but this is about points. This is about friendly competition and scoring. We got Beasley going double max. Animal double max turbo. Got you, Animal. Yes, 3 tapes. Check some of the standings to see how we got Dimes, Father Ron, and Valar all getting big wins. But check this out. Deadly Dimes got 2 points last week, so she's going to be up to 5. We said Valar, Father Ron, a point last week. He's going to be up to 4. So the leaderboard's going to look a little bit different. We're going to mix it up. I mean, one thing's for sure is Fly Rod's still going to be on top of the leaderboard. But we got Dimes climbing the ranks now. We got Villar climbing the ranks. All right, we'll kick off with what we got. Beasley, you're first. Kick this match off. It's a 3-round match, everybody. There are no friends in portals. There's friends after the match. It's Fight Club. You don't come in here to finish second. You come in here to win. And then it resets and you do it again next week. If you're just jumping in here, we had a great night of portals. Look at all the people that got a chance to get on the field tonight. 17 different players. So certainly with this 3-for-all and 4-for-all, 17 players. It's a lot of action. Hippo, double max, and red graph. All right. Let's go, Beasley. Oh, look at this. She is wasting no time. Red Toxie to Hippo. Taking Hippo down to 70. She's dropping her own pet repel. And a Kip grenade. Wow. All right, Hippo. She's throwing a little engineering grenade at you, getting a little bonus action. To the tune of about D18. I'm going to take you down to 54 overall. Hippo, your move. Beasley at 100% surrounded by pet repel. Hippo, under the effect of deadly venom. Yep, I got it. It's added to your base. You're under the effect of deadly venom, and it's your go. That's why they call her the killer. I've told you guys. They don't call her the I might almost kill you Beasley. They call her Killer Beasley. All right, who we going with the Rubik's to? I like the play, Hippo. I love it. Give me the target, though. I mean, it's AP1 and 10D until it's killed. All right, Sheila. Taking you down to 90. Oh, you know what? She's got pet repel. Sorry. Jackson is out of play. Sheila, he did knock off your pet repel. And he's throwing Rubik's. So, Sheila, let's get you a... How about a trivia question? Sheila, you know how Rubik's works. All right. Beasley, this is a really easy one. So all you have to do is give me a 999 when you're ready to go. All right, so we know that Jigsaw is the leader of Max. What does Max stand for? What does Max stand for? All right, we'll give her 5 more seconds. Oh, Lord, I don't know. Is not the correct answer. Hippo. Dealing with the Rubik's grenade. Sheila. Take 20. Taking her down to 80 and base. All right. Who knows? Let's see how many of our players know what Max stands for. That's not even slightly insulting. Musicians and xylophones is not correct. Anybody? Who knows? Type it in chat. You can't blue it, Sheila. Once you let it hit, it hits. So no blue once it does this damage. All right, let's go to Joe. All right, Animal's going to drop Seal Smoke. Activate the Impaler. I love it. All right, this is going to be good. So Joe is going to use his legendary activation. Right, Joe's not playing. Joe's going straight up the leaderboard. Man is here grinding out points every week. So the Impaler is going across the board. All right, I'm going to stop you guys from coming up with random guesses and just say that you do not know what Max stands for and the time and energy that I put into creating Max. So, no, it has nothing to do with freaking xylophones. Thank you. But I am going to have Jigsaw play a xylophone over one of your corpses the next time you guys deal with Max. How about that? All right. We've got Busy Bee playing blue because Joe's going after with a TS-15. And Joe going Impaler, which is going to take Sheila down to 69. Going to take Hippo. Does hit Hippo as well. Hippo, you're at 54 and 59. And Beasley, or Busy Bee, you're at 171. Remember, Impaler hits everybody. But she did stop the TS-15, and he did drop the Seal Smoke. All right, Busy Bee, your move. Joe surrounded by smoke. And that's the only potential buff. It's okay. You guys are gonna know who Max is in about 2 weeks. So you'll learn. You'll learn the acronym. Sorry, that was a hint. All right, Busy Bee going red ball. Closer, Moonshot. Red paw to animal. All right, I like that. He had the seal smoke, so she goes red paw. Breaks the seal, takes him down to 90. And Busy Bee playing the mash grenade against Joe. Joe, you got a hot grenade incoming. All right. We're going to go ahead and let it resolve, and then let's go to Sheila. We've had enough time to resolve it. Joe, you're taking 18 from Busy Bee throwing the mash grenade. Oh, there he did. He played it. He played it just under the radar and stops it. All right, so Busy Bee played blue. Joe played blue. His seal is gone. Nobody has any buffs at this point except Busy Bee. Nope, Busy Bee played Decay Smoke. All right, so Joe is surrounded by Decay Smoke, and it is going to resolve. Now, Joe, what that does is it prevents you from sealing. So you are decayed, which means no seal until you heal. All right, we're going to round number 2. Sheila at 100. I'm sorry, no. Sheila at 80 and no buffs or no protections. Hippo, 54 and 59, no seals. Joe, 90 and full base, no seals. And Busy, 100 and no seals. All right, we've got Beasley's going to go red paw to Hippo, which is going to double strike Hippo, taking him down to 34 and 59. Beasley dropping heal and seal. And she's also throwing another kip grenade, Hippo. Kip is going to take you down to 18. Hippo sitting at 18 and 59. Hippo, it's your move. Beasley, surrounded by heal and seal. Hippo's move. Joe is Decay Smoke. He's got to heal before he can seal again. And Busy at 100. Smart move by Busy Bee, throwing that Decay Smoke in there in round number 1. Certainly, Busy Bee's becoming a force to be reckoned with. Hippo, there are no pets currently hitting you. That pet will strike you, and then it goes away. So you're fine. You're at 18 and 59. So we'll get Hippo's move in. And for those of you that might not remember, Max was introduced right after Salisbury Island, going to the Deacon Raid, and then into Morgue of Mirrors. And the first time you encountered that was written on the tombstone whenever the missiles were incoming. That was Gina's path. All right, we've got Summon Sparky. Blue Bomb. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on. So Summon Sparky is going to get rid of the seal. Sheila, the heal's going to take you back to 90. He's going to put a blue bomb on you. Obviously, that can be dealt with. And he's going to go all right, so at what point are you using the... Fine, you can disarm the bomb, but are you using the arc on the pet or the grenade? All right, so she's going to stop the pet, which is going to keep the seal. So Sheila uses the arc mask, but Sheila, now you got a collider grenade coming in, which is going to break the seal anyway. So Hippo's collider grenade. Beasley at 90 and 69. Uses the arc mask, stops the pet, diffuses the bomb, and then the grenade breaks the seal. All right, Animal, you're up. You're surrounded by decay smoke, which basically means... And... that works. All right, no red-blue. Hippo red-blue is going to take you down to 8. So Sheila, you keep your seal. 90, 69, and sealed. Hippo's at 8. And Animal, your move. Animal's going to play red Toxie to Sheila, which means you don't have a seal. Going to drop his pet repel smoke. And oh man, all right. TS-15 with 5 skrills to Sheila. All right, with no seals. All right. No, you can't retract. You can't retract the red-blue because it already saved you from the red Toxie. That seal is getting a full lifespan. So your red-blue was applied last turn and it hit Hippo. So that's out of play. So red Toxie breaks your seal. And the TS-15 with 5 skrills is going to hit you for 20, and it's going to add 5 points of deadly venom. No, he played the grenade, and I was going to let the seal hit. You played red-blue. So your red-blue stopped his grenades. You kept your seal. Okay, let me ask you this. Sheila, when would you like to use the red-blue? Do you want to use it on hippo or you want to use it on animal? All right. Probably a better move because red Toxie would have just hit you for a lot. So we're still the way we were. And the T15 with the Skrill is going to hit her for 20 and also 5 more points of DV. So 25 grenade. Going to take her to 65 and 69, and she's under deadly venom. Busy Bee, it's your turn. So Sheila, 65, 69, deadly venom. Hippo at 8. Joe at 90. And he's under pet repel. All right, Busy's going to play heal and seal. And go Fury 4. Trixie to animal. All right. So Busy. Who is your second target? Hippo. So Busy's going to throw a Trixie Fury 4. It's going to go up in the air. It's going to come down. It's going to hit animal. Animal taking you from 90 down to 70. Hippo taking you from 8 down to 0. Hippo is not going to be with us for the final turn, but he does get a tome, and he is still in the running for the raffle at the end. Oh, by the way, it's a great, great item. And Beasley, your final turn. So we got Beasley, we got Joe, and we got Busy. Beasley, 65, and deadly venom affected. Joe at 70, under the effects of pet repel. Busy at 100, and healed and sealed. And due to time, this is the final match of the night, everybody. We had 17 players in the mix tonight. All right. Sheila is going to grog. Let's start with the grog. 25% effective. All right, pick a number, Sheila. You're either going to get 12 or you're going to get 25. All right, she picks a 3. And she is getting 25. All right, and remember, you can't attack with a grenade if you use a heal. So Beasley back to 90 and 69. All right, Animal, your final turn. She's no longer under the effect of deadly venom. So Beasley at 90, Animal at 70, Busy Bee healed and sealed at 100. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to page 2. Because you didn't get attacked. It's your move. We got Animal and then Busy, and that's going to bring us to a close. And by the way, just so you guys know, our matches on Mondays and Wednesdays, 12 players play, and it's taken 4.5 hours. Tonight, we've had 17 players play, and because we started at about 8:30, we're about 2 hours, a little bit over 2 hours in. So that should show you the speed that the competition committee has made with our gameplay. So Joe is going to go F5. TS20 loaded. It's a big hit. Animal. Right to Beasley. Not a lot she can do about it. Taking her down to 60 and 69. All right. Busy Bee, it's up to you. You got Sheila at 60 and 69. You got the Animal at 70. How's this going to end up? All right. She is going to summon Trey to Animal, which his pet Repel gets rid of. But she's going to go over and melee attack Animal, which is going to take him down to 52. And Joe, you played well, my man, but that last melee attack barely pushed you below Beasley. I got Joe at 52, Beasley at 60, and I don't know, we got a badass in the making here. I got to tell you guys, Busy Bee getting a W again. So Busy Bee getting those points, Beasley getting a very respectable 2 points, and Joe heading over with Hippo. Joe, well done. Still 1 point tonight. Keep climbing that leaderboard, Joe. So 4 big matches in, everybody. Can't psycho a melee attack. That's why she went melee. Big winners tonight. Valar, Father Ron, Deadly Dimes, Busy Bee, all getting 3 points. Fly Rod, Ocean Man, Trigger, Beasley, all getting 2 points. Big night for them as well. And we got Dow, Emperor, Cat, Moonshot, Julia, Will, Kel, Hippo, and Animal. All getting 1 point. So awesome, awesome night, everybody. Good gameplay. If you guys are liking Portals, you guys had a good time, do me a favor. Give me a quick 999 and hang around because for one, yes, everybody played gets a point. And you all also get a tome. So this group, first group, 1 tome each. Fly Rod, Ocean Man, Trigger, and Beasley, all 2 tomes. And Busy Bee, Dimes, Father Ron, and Valar, 3 tomes. Tomes will be in January, will be our library event. And we'll have a Portal event. And I've got one more gift to give away. I'm going to tell you, it's super rare. I know some people want to get their hands on this. So do me a favor, everybody. Give me a number from 10 to 40. 10 to 40, everybody. Everybody who played, if you played a match tonight, give me your number from 10 to 40. All right. I got a tie. Moonshot and Dimes, I need you to both pick numbers from 1 to 10. The loser is going to get 5,000 dead dimes. You guys are breaking me with these ties. Moonshot and Dimes. Reroll. Loser is going to get 5K. You know what? I think Jason made a smart play by underbidding because there's a lot more options. Problem is, the number was 9. Dimes! Taking home the gusto. Moonshot still 5K dead dimes. And Dimes, you might get a little crazy with this one. Because we all get a little crazy sometimes. So Dimes, how about your very own Cray? So Dimes walking home a little crazier tonight, but Moonshot 5K dead dimes as well. So another epic pet. Congratulations to Dimes. Maybe we'll see that Wednesday night. And you know what? I've got 1056, everybody. I want to thank all of you guys for being here tonight. Appreciate you guys hanging out, chilling on a Saturday for our very own version of the Fight Club. This is our Play Dead Live portal, so we have a lot of fun with this. Thanks to all of you guys that threw your hat in the ring. Once again, there's no hard feelings. It's how we roll. Sometimes you're going to be the target. Sometimes you're going to be the targeter. So it's all in good fun. We've got a really, really good matchup on Monday night. So tune in for Ark versus Mir for the championship. It's going to be a lot of fun. Then Wednesday night, we're playing for third place. Not only are we playing for third place, we are playtesting the brand new format for the Crypts. So it'll be the farm, but it'll be Crypt format, which means it's going to be less turns, faster gameplay, and certainly it's going to be a lot of fun. So, and we got 2 more weeks for our regular campaigns. And I think you guys are going to get a little more exposure to Max, to Brace, to the Game Master, and to the transition into 2021. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate all you guys do. And I did say it might be the last dance video we did before we get the new one. No. Let's get a little dance going. How about, where's Hippo? Hippo, how about one for you? This is for Hippo.
Let's just dance, baby. I just wanna dance, 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 dance. Can you feel it? Can you take it? Can you come and breathe? All of this electricity, do it right now, right now. Turn the volume up, love, give me your electricity. I don't really care. Take me there.
exactly what the competition committee is supposed to do. See, we wind up a little early, we can get to the party of the year. Right?
We jamming, just dancing, just living in the moment, living it up all through the night. It's the party of the year and things are getting rowdy. Throwing caution to the wind because we came to party. Cause we're vibing and we grooving and we jumping.
My favorite chapter right there. I love that.
Moving, music pumping. It's the party of the year and things are getting
Zed was a beast.
Throwing caution to the wind because we came to party. Cause we're vibing and we grooving and we jumping. Top of party, got the neighbors moving, music pumping louder. The sky's darker, the crowd's wilder. Everybody getting wild now. Out here by the pool now, dancing with the moon now. Top of party, got the music getting louder. The sky's darker, the crowd's wilder. Everybody getting wild now. Out here by the pool now, dancing with the moon now. Jumping in the pool now. It's the party of the year and things are getting rowdy. Throwing caution to the wind because we came to party. Cause we're vibing and we grooving and we jumping. Top of party, got the neighbors moving, music pumping. It's the party of the year and things are getting rowdy. Throwing caution to the wind because we came to party. Cause we're vibing and we grooving and we jumping. Top of party, got the neighbors moving, music pumping. It's the party of the year, party of the year, party of the year, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's the party of the year, yeah. It's the party of the year, yeah. It's the party of the year. It's the party of the year, yeah. It's the party of the year, yeah. Jumping, yeah, we jumping. Now we jumping, yeah, we jumping.
All right, everybody, again, good night.
Music bumping,
Extra 10 minutes to chill with you guys, and
music bumping,
see you tomorrow. Bonus pack event. Have a good night, everybody. Peace.